asalaamaaleykum mbokk yi ñu ngi leen a nuyu di leen dalal ci Jolof Football Bantaba YouTube channel tey nag ñu ngi leen amal Gambia Football Extra démb la gaay def draw yi African Cup of Nations qualifiers yi for Ivory Coast 2023 so dañ laa jox suñu first reaction how we feel about the draw naka la yan teams la ñoo am ñu seet teams yooyu noonu naka la seen doole mel si football yi Africa ak yooyu noonu so loolu laa bëgg ak jox leen suma first reaction hopefully during the weekend su ñoo def suñ Gambia football show bi normal Gambia football show bu may def ak coach Che su ñoo def boobu dinañ gën a buttress dinañ gën a dugga si yeneen si team si gars seen yëngu-yëngu yi naka la gars yi ka defee so this is just the initial reaction of the draw so I'm very excited about the draw. Gambia is in Group G. So I will bring up the groups of the draw, and then we will look at the teams and look at the groups as well. Syrian group, Nyonika group, group you Halameti, no. I think we kind of have a very fair draw. Gambia kind of have a very fair draw. We will get into the draw and you will see it. And guys, so if you're getting best fini, you dog and see Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel, but don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But if you can like and you def fini tamit always give us a thumbs up. We have a lot of views on our videos, but like it up do there buddy. So yan len so again dang fi best wala like nga lu ñoo def rek just give us a thumbs up guys. Yahoo dara xam nga rek. Please give it to us. Xam nga. So why duñ def dara ñu dugga ci affaire yi ci draw bi naka la fa démé ñu seet yan teams la Gambia wara am ci African Cup of Nations bi. So affaire bi draw bi nii la ko gaay defee this was the draw there were 48 teams in the qualifiers they ma explain naa ko si Gambia football show bi maa ngi explain ne 48 teams ñoo dem si African Cup of Nations qualifiers yi Gambia had to go through the preliminaries if you remember well and then we eliminated Chad luckily we eliminated Chad because it was a very close one there and then now there are only 48 teams left so 48 teams yi nii dañ leen tasaare into 4 groups of 4. So in total we will have about 12 groups. We have 12 groups. As we know, 24 teams are gonna participate in the African Cup of Nations 2023. Previous the African Cup of Nations with 16 teams Angel, but Tai guiding Yoka number B to 24 teams. And so ni am fini 12 groups. So groups in nak. The host is also part of the group. That is Ivory Coast. Ñing si group bi ba pare am na ñaari teams that is Kenya ak Zimbabwe ñoom gaa ngi am ay issues with FIFA they are in the draw but gaa ngi am ay issues with FIFA so there is a chance then leen ban to suñu leen baanee ñoom seen team yi dañoo génn si groupe si nii su ko defee groupe yooyu dina faa defee 3 teams so groupe si nii la demee groupe A nag yaa ngi ko gis Nigeria la Sierra Leone Guinea Bissau Sao Tome ak Mauritius South Africa ak Mauritius ñu ngi war a play seen game bi so boobu noonu su ko gars yi rek lay ba pare whoever win that round will be in this group so team bi soo ko seetee nag Nigeria is the strong team here yeah they are the heavyweights in that group Sierra Leone they are a very decent team Guinea-Bissau likewise but I think Nigeria is just too strong for these teams so I will back Nigeria to top the group and Sierra Leone they had a very good African Cup of Nations recently so you never know they can cause us a little bit of shock because that is also a little bit of derby because Sierra Leone and Nigeria ñoom gars yi den xala jegeñante Guinea-Bissau ñoom suñu mbokk ay fii but they can also cause some trouble there. But I will back Nigeria and Sierra Leone to make it in this group. To finish first and second. First and second does not necessarily mean they qualify for African Cup of Nations, but I will explain that later. And then Group B, you am Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Togo, and Eswatini. Togo, they have been a bit disappointing lately. When I put Adebayo retired, Togo send football had them down. Burkina Faso, they are on the up. They finished in the quarterfinal, like in the semifinals. They went all the way to the semifinals in the African Cup of Nations recently, and this is the second time in the last two African Cup of Nations they went all the way to the semifinals. So they are a very solid team in Africa, and they are the favorites in this group. But Cape Verde, their football has grown massively. I can remember a few years ago, Gambia didn't look forward to playing against Cape Verde. But now Cape Verdean football is progressing so well. I think they qualified for the last 2 African Cup of Nations. And they are now becoming a regular, team that participate in the African Cup of Nations. Though it's not an easy game for it's not an easy group for Burkina Faso. If you consider Togo, ñoom tamit you don't know what they're gonna bring. Togo, you don't know what they are gonna bring. They are a very good team, but dafa mel ni gars then xaloon na daanu. So 3 teams yooyu noonu, I think any one of them, but I think Burkina Faso is just too strong for the other teams. So it's between Togo and Cape Verde. But don't rule out Eswatini too, because small teams in Gambia using Boba Chilean Boga, Lege and them cause surprises. So it will be a nice group. This is a kind of a very balanced group. Burkina Faso am nañ doole, but yeah, doo mën a wax gars yi Nigeria wala xam nga ay Senegal yooyu noonu nekkuñ level boobu noonu, but they are a very strong team soo ko seetee Burkina Faso. They had a wonderful like African Cup of Nations, Bertrand Traoré ak seen midfielder boobu noonu naka Traoré I don't know. They had a very, very good tournament in the African Cup of Nations. So they are my favorites in this group. I think they will top the group. Who follows them will be between, I think, Cape Verde and Togo. Yeah. And Group C, Cameroon, Kenya, Namibia, and Burundi. Kenya, ñoo nekk one of those teams you nekk under investigation with FIFA. So FIFA didn't ban. So su fekkee ban bi lifting ko, they cannot participate in the qualifiers. So they will be eliminated. So in the end, it will be Cameroon, Namibia, and Burundi. So only 3 teams will participate in that group if Kenya's ban is not lifted. So we will have to watch that one and see. But again, I think Group B, Cameroon, they went all the way to the semifinals in the African Cup of Nations. They were the host, and now they are qualified to go to the World Cup. So they are still a heavyweight team in the African context. Their coach now is Rigobert Song, more than jail after African Cup of Nations. We will then see World Cup B. So group of no, I think they are the favorites. I think they will top that group. Namibia and Burundi, maybe they will vie for second spot. Kenya too, they can vie, but it depends on what happened on them when it comes to their FIFA verdict. And then next group be Egypt, Guinea, Malawi, Ethiopia. Yeah, group B is a bit of an interesting one for me because I am a Liverpool fan. So Egypt and Guinea, Naby Keita, Salah, guy, play game. So it's interesting. But I think they are the favorites too. So I said Egypt. They just sacked their coach, Carlos Chaos, Mingi Bai. So guy, they're gonna have a new coach. I don't know who they're gonna appoint. But still, they are a very solid team. Their league is very strong. They have a lot of players coming from Egypt in the Egyptian league that are making a lot of impact. Like their goalkeepers, one of them was playing Al Ahly, the other one is playing Zamalek. They are very good goalkeepers. And a lot of players, I can remember their defender who also plays for Al Ahly, the number 2, I cannot pronounce his name. Like Egyptian name is like little Averbi. But yeah, Mohamed, but he had a very good tournament. I think he was one of the best players in the tournament. He was their defender. And in their qualifier, in the World Cup qualifier against Senegal, he got injured in the first game, if I remember well. So he's very good center back, and he's very young, around 22 or 23 years old. So I would back Egypt in this group and Guinea. Naby Keita, I think I'm gonna back him to top this group or to qualify in this group. I think Egypt guy they will be first and second. But again, number here, first and second doesn't necessarily mean qualifying because you am Cote d'Ivoire, group H. So Cote d'Ivoire, in the event they finish outside first and second, it means they have to omit one of the second teams because Cote d'Ivoire, they are the host of the African Cup of Nations. So regardless of where they finish in their group, they will qualify for the African Cup of Nations. If they finish first and second, it is straightforward. Every group, first and second will qualify automatically. But if every coach finish outside the top 2, it means one of the teams that finish second in their group will be eliminated from the competition. So that depends on Nakalagai rated teams. Like who is the best second, who is the worst second. Danaka momoy gena si competition momoy gena. So that's why could necessarily every team will finish first and second in your qualifier. It depends on what happens in Ivory Coast group. Yeah, just note that, guys. Group E, ñi am Ghana, Madagascar, Angola, and Central African Republic. Angola ñoom it amoon nañ fi jamono nag gaa ngi loon am def ay toj ci African football bi. Madagascar ñoom tamit ñëwoon nañ ci last previous African Cup of Nations. They did a very good job. And Ghana ñoom tamit they are very good team. They eliminated Nigeria for the World Cup qualifier. They did not have the best of African Cup of Nations, but they eliminated Nigeria. Nigeria ku leen dóor dem ne ñoom ak Nigeria 2 legs biir Ghana guy draw 0-0 dem biir Nigeria guy draw 1-1. So Ghana qualify for the World Cup on away goal rule. As we know, boobu big derby like ni ko gars yi gaañu ko jollof rice derby mais boobu du jollof rice derby de jollof rice derby la Gambia Senegal play ko waaye du Nigeria Ghana ñi dañ xam jollof. waaye mooy loolu daal Ghana ñoom ñoo nekk group E. I would say they are the favorites there. It's a quite balanced group because Ghana and same team is so that they are very young team. Same team, most of the players you find right now, they were coming from the under 20. You win on under 20 African Cup of Nations recently. That was last year. So most of their players, you never play the team, but actually you don't play for no. If I go send player of the tournament, me play Sporting Lisbon. Me just sign a new contract with Sporting Lisbon. Unfortunately, the name am miss na go. Me play Rasim Boaji, Lamarana Jara. Ñom ñaar ñoo nekkon ci sen second team bi. They are quite close. And they guys Instagram, me guy ngay xam nga share ay photos ak façon yoy nonu. So yeah. Moom la te moom sax ñu ngi ko linkoon ak Liverpool de waaye Liverpool lañ dina yoon loolu noonu so after Sporting Lisbon la lay mujjee so ñoo nekk si team bi boo xam ne si team bi lay ñu leen qualify loo si World Cup bi so seen team is very young and the other teams yu fa nekk ñoom ñëpp seen doole fa xala maasale Angola seen football xal naa drop right now Madagascar ñoom tam they are still xam nga infantry stage of football Central African Republic tam likewise so it's quite a balanced group but I would say Ghana are the favorites for that group. So I will back Ghana and Angola to go through for me. Ghana and Angola are the teams that I will back. And Group F, Algeria, Uganda, Niger, Tanzania. Algeria, they had a very disappointing African Cup of Nations campaign. But and then World Cup qualifiers, I mean, they did not have the greatest of qualifiers. They qualify. Sorry. Yeah. Algeria they qualify for the World Cup. That is Algeria, Senegal, Ghana, Tunisia, and Morocco. Those are the teams that qualify from Africa. Those are the teams that will be representing the continent in the World Cup. So, but Algeria said African Cup of Nations we more halona des. But yeah, I think ñoom la group bi daal ñoom ñoo fa nekk ñoom ñoo nekk the favorites. But second place is very difficult to hard. Uganda, Niger, Tanzania. I'm not really sure about all these three teams. I don't know much about their football. But yeah, I would say Algeria are the favorites. So if I am gonna back another one, I think I will give it to Uganda because I am a Ugandan friend in Japan here. So I will give it to Uganda to qualify. That is my choice. Of course, you have the right to disagree. And next group, Gambia group, ñu group G, Gambia group. We will look at this group more in detail. Gambia, Mali, Congo, South Sudan, and Gambia, of course. Ñu ñoo nekk si group bi ni. So Mali ñu am nañ a little bit of history si AFCON bi. South Sudan tamit amoon nañ friendly game recently ñu nag guy Congo ñu tam am nañ a little bit of history play nañu guy a few times. So I will go into details about the Gambia group later. But if I'm back it, I think Gambia are in a very good position to finish in the top two with Mali. So yeah, I will say Gambia and Mali will qualify. I cannot say Gambia didn't qualify. Gambia they die. They your top group is again manaka. Yeah, next group is gonna be Cote d'Ivoire, Zambia, Comoros, and Lesotho. Yeah, group B Ivory Coast, regardless of where they finish, they will be in the African Cup of Nations. They are in these groups because of their FIFA ranking. This dictates where they are ranked at the end of the competition, and it will dictate where they will be in terms of like when they are making the pots for the African Cup of Nations, where you have pot 1, pot 2, like how high they will be rated. So this kind of determines that. So it's important for them, but again, no matter what happened, they will be in the competition because they are gonna be the host of the competition. Next group, I will back Zambia and Cote d'Ivoire, of course. Zambia, they have a very strong team. It was surprising for me. Never you want the African Cup of Nations to pass any. I am some good players. You know, he plays the Premier League. He had an exceptional game against Arsenal last time out, and then he played very well against Tottenham before getting hook course halftime because he was close to getting a red card. And I'm Paston Dakar moment me play Leicester City. He started their last game. Dry na goal time yang dry, but starting the season he will score a few goals. Last season he was at Salzburg. He was doing amazing stuff, scoring goals like for fun, like just because Buhalan gene Salzburg more actually more Haaland you won Salzburg ñom ñaara daan play more than start ci kanam Haaland sometimes, and he was a very good player there. He scored a lot of goals, especially after Buhalan gene. So he's a very, very good player. So I will back Zambia and Cote d'Ivoire to be the top two teams there. And Group I, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, Mauritania, and Sudan. Of course, you know we have two Congos in Africa: Democratic Republic of Congo and Congo Brazzaville. So Gambia is in the group of Congo Brazzaville. This is Congo Democratic Republic of Congo. Last African Cup of Nations qualifiers, we were in the same group with them, Democratic Republic of Congo, and even Gabon. So ñoo bokkoon group ñu finish ñu nag Gabon si top 2 bi ñu dem si African Cup of Nations bi no ñu yeah ñu nag Gabon ñu finish top 2. I forget na Aubameyang dama na si African Cup of Nations fa nekk ne play doon pen game, but yeah noonu la woon noonu leen demee woon. And then nga am Mauritania, Sudan, ñoom ñoo nekk si groupe bi, DRC, Gabon, Mauritania and Sudan. Mauritania nag I like their structure, I like their system, they are taking care of their football very well. The only issue they have is, I think, is about the talent. They are kind of missing in terms of talent. They have some players coming up, but in terms of organization for their FA and things like that, they are very, very good. So I would like to see them qualify again. They are quite close. West African nation, Hamgab, they are quite close. So I would like to see them qualify in this group. But I think it will be very hard for them where you have Gabon and DRC. I think DRC, they'll be very disappointed not making it to the last African Cup of Nations. And then they went to the World Cup qualifiers recently. I think Algeria play on, they lose that one too, like 4-1, something like that. So yeah, DRC will be will be very interesting, because they will be they want to make amends. They are a very good team, to be honest. They are a very good team, and they have done some good they have done some good stuff in football, in African football. But yeah, they will be disappointed not making those two competitions. And yeah, so I will back DRC and Gabon. Mauritania Bugana you qualify, but I think Gabon and Mauritania and Democratic Republic of Congo are a stronger team. If I'm backing, I'm gonna back those two. Sudan are not bad too. They were in the AFCON too, and they did quite well. So you never know. And then next, Tunisia, Equatorial Guinea, Libya, Botswana. That is Group J. Group B, I think Tunisia, you cannot look beyond Tunisia. They are the strong team. And Equatorial Guinea, after the African Cup of Nations they had, the socks they caused, I think they can still cause more socks. They can still cause more socks. Yeah. My father Comoros Sahre. Group H, but it can cause a lot of socks in African Cup of Nations. So you never know. They can even cause shock in Group H. But here I think Tunisia and Equatorial Guinea are the two teams I will back. And Group K, Morocco, South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Liberia. Zimbabwe is the other team that is on the FIFA ban. So if it's not lifted, they are out. So it depends what happens there. But again, Morocco and South Africa. South Africa, they had a very disappointing last few years in African football. They have not qualified for the African Cup of Nations last time out. They were not close to the World Cup qualifiers. And they used to be a very, heavy, big name in African football. They have a very good league. But their national team is not doing it. It's not doing it, and I think they will want to make that. They will want to make that one right this time in the African Cup of Nations. So I will back them, Morocco and South Africa, to qualify in this group. And finally, Senegal, Swinboka, Benin, Mozambique, Rwanda. Of course, Senegal, they're gonna win every game in this group, Group L. They win some games, yep. And the other team I will back, I think Benin, they're not a West African. Mangi back West African nations too much. Liberia, man, have by next year. But mooy loolu daal noonu la groupe si demee groupe A to groupe H. So now ñu duga to our Gambia suñ groupe bi ñun Gambia suñ groupe bi. Of course Gambia national team bi now we are ranked 123 in the global ranking. 123. We were 125 recently, so the latest one is 123 after we finishing Gambia at Chad. And yeah, last African Cup of Nations we had a great time there. This is South Sudan. So yeah, I'm sorry, yes, Gambia. Yeah, the last African Cup of Nations we had a great time. We went to the African Cup of Nations as debutants. We finished second in our group, 7 points, win 2 games, won 2 games, and then drew 1. And then we went to the second round, played Guinea in the second round. We won against them again, and then we played in the semi-finals against Cameroon, and that was a little bit too tough for us. We lost the game 2-0. But yeah, it was a very, very proud moment for Gambian football. We have been trying for far too long to qualify for this African Cup of Nations. So to finally get it, it was a big relief. and it was an enjoyable journey for the Gambian. I am sure the boys who went to the African Cup of Nations, they really enjoyed themselves. Of course, football be desoon na nak bu ñu bëggee woon a gis football be des na, but at the end of the day xam nga results yi moo gënoon important, and I would say the results in jëlee si African Cup of Nations were very good results, and Gambia was talked about everywhere in the world during that period, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and then ñu place in qualifiers ñu nag chat for the next African Cup of Nations we almost get eliminated, so it was gonna be very humiliating. But thank God we didn't get to that. Now we can reboot ñu dem refresh suñ boppam ñu startaat ñu try pour eggaat foofu noonu ba pare suñ groupe bi niñ ko nu ma leen ko waxee suñ groupe bi is not bad. Groupe baa nekk ni Gambia la, Mali, Congo and South Sudan. Mali African Cup of Nations is the most recent game we played against them. Yéen yëpp remember ngeen game boobu noonu. We drew 1-1. Congo, most recently we played them 2020, and ñoom it den draw woon a guy, den win guy 1-0. Assane Cissé moo def score game boobu noonu. South Sudan tamit play neen guy last year 2021 in a friendly just before ñu dem ci African Cup of Nations bi ñoom it ñu dóor leen 2-1. Assane Cissé moo def score game boobu tamit ñaari goal la leen score. So teams yi ñoo nekk suñ group bi. I think the group is quite fair for the Gambia, and I think this is a group that is doable. Is doable for the Gambia. We don't have any of the big heavyweights, I would say. Mali is an exceptional team, by the way. They have a very good team. They are a very good team, very solid defensive team, and the team is improving, which I will highlight on. They are getting more players. They are getting more players, very important players like Everton. They are midfielder Abdoulaye Doucouré. Right now, he accepted Napoli join guys in national team. He played in the World Cup qualifiers. Unfortunately, they lost that game. They are a very solid team. So let's look at their team in detail. We will start with Mali. Mali currently ñoom ñu ngi rank 52 in the official FIFA ranking, and they have actually participated in the African Cup of Nations 12 times. That is a huge number of times. So they are like nekkuñ fa ay naka laa ko waxee ñu bees wàcca bees ñu yàgga nañ di fa dem, and they finished actually as runner-up in 1972. That is their best finish ever in the African Cup of Nations. They went to the final, and they lost the final against one of the teams that is in our group, and that is Congo. Congo, they have won the African Cup of Nations, and that was in 1972 against Mali. So they are key players, of course. We know them. We have Bissouma. Bissouma plays the Premier League with Brighton. He's one of the top midfielders in the Premier League. Musa Janepo, he plays for Southampton. He's also a very good player, very tricky winger. We played against them in the African Cup of Nations. You can remember guy. Doucouré ku ma leen wax nekk Everton moom it is a very good midfielder in the Premier League. Léegi accept na pour join gars yi te maa ngi dégg gars yi ngay waxtaan sax pour naka la gars yi di xëccee Ibrahima Konaté of Liverpool pour mu ñëw represent gars yi tam, because moom tam Guinée Mali la juddoo. So that even gonna make their team very strong, but Ibu Konaté I think foog ma ne decide na pour demangum foofu noonu anyways. ba pare gars yi nga am Haidara mi ngi play Leipzig. He's also a very good midfielder moom bi mu ngi woon si African Cup of Nations bi. And their another key player is Ibrahima Kone. When you play a guy in African Cup of Nations, Ibrahima Kone when you score, he has 11 goals and in 12 matches. He's still very young, about 22 years old. 11 goals in 12 matches, which is exceptional. He's scoring a goal almost every other game. So he's their key player. He scored against us. It was a penalty, of course, and Gambia equalized from the penalty. Sinko fayo ko Musa Baro, hamga laka Baro, laka nambalbi, mo jam guy. So yeah, you know guy like playing in Mali, playing in about 19 times, actually playing in 19 times in our history. 9 times it was the America Capital Zone 2. Fong na ñene ñu hala yaga yi ni muna remember in 1997 bu Gambia hosté Zone 2 bi ñu nak Mali play on nen ci competition bobu nonu. Mali dañu dé door ci semi-finals bi, ñom ñu dem ci final bi. And play nañoo guy tam si CHAN competition bi a couple of times. Play nañoo guy AFCON boobu moom foog naa ñëpp nañ ko fayale ko African Cup of Nations bi. It was this year January. Play nañoo guy 1-1 draw bi, and we played also in an ECOWAS Cup that was like long time ago. That was like in the 80s or in the 70s. That was long time ago. So and we played a 3 friendly. So ñu nag guy Gambia win leen 6 times, ñu draw 5 ba pare ñu lost 8 times. So Mali has won more games against Gambia than Gambia. Like they have 8 wins and Gambia have 6 wins, which is not too bad. Understand? So say Mali send dollars in football in Africa, no, it's not bad for Gambia. We have a pretty decent record against Mali. 6 wins and 5 draws. Yeah, it's not bad. I would take that. So ñoom la nag ñoom ñoo nekk top. I think they are the favorites for our group. They are the best team in the group. And now because African Cup of Nations bi issue bu ñu amoon man moo ko seetaanee ñu nag gars yi bu ñëw play Bissouma like number 10 Bissouma loolu du rôle am. So when he was playing very high up the pitch, I was very happy to see him in that position because I know they will not cause us. And Gambia's team was very organized in the African Cup of Nations. We always hit you on the break and loolu leen dee def noonu leen def ba am suñu penalty bi nag gars yi ñoo dominate ball bi of course because they have this top playing midfielders. They dominated the ball in the middle, but they did not cause us any threat in that game. Gambia was very comfortable playing against Mali. They only had a penalty to score. If not for the penalty, the guy did not score. But defensively, they are very solid. Depuis si at bi 2022 bini, even the African Cup of Nations they only conceded 2 goals, and only one player has scored against them, and that was Lakabaro. That was the penalty he scored against them. The only other goal they considered was against Tunisia in the World Cup qualifiers. The game own goal like I score, but otherwise they have not considered any goal in any competition during 2022. See, African Cup of Nations they played 4 games. Sin group Gambia, they won against Mauritania. They won against Tunisia 2-0, 1-0, and then against Gambia they drew 1-1. That was the penalty that Lakabaro scored. And then they went to the second round and they lost the game penalties. They drew 0-0 in the game. So how many goals? Monica guys an issue. They don't have a lot of goals in their team, but they are very solid and they control games very well. Which suits us, which suits the Gambia because the guys in threat quarter for holidays. So this was a World Cup qualifiers itamit Tunisia playing in 2 games. They only considered 1 goal and they get eliminated. 1-0 Lagai lost in Mali and then they drew 0-0 in Tunisia. So the alpha mainly goal my guys an issue. So and Gambia they defend there. I think strategy when you was the African Cup of Nations is a very good strategy when you apply a guy because when you get them play a guy neck and neck it's quite difficult to score against them. They are very good defensively and they are gonna control the game. So I think hard guy and try to beat them on the break is a very good way to go, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, they are the favorites of the group. It will be a tough one for Gambia to play against them, but I think we can do it. We have done it before, so we can do it again. Why not? And next team we check my South Sudan ñoom it play woon nañoo guy just before African Cup of Nations bi because boobu nekkoon suñ qualifier suñ friendly game suñ doon am balaa African Cup of Nations bi pour prepare African Cup of Nations. I watched that game when we played them. Gambia won the game 2-1. But it was a very interesting game. Firstly, South Sudan, of course, they are this newest country in the world. In 2011, like I'm saying, independence. So yeah, they are relatively new. So that's why I guess in football history do extend, do yaga, But in FIFA ranking, they are ranked 161. I think they are the only team in our group that Gambia has a better rank than. So Gambia is ranked 123, South Sudan is ranked 161 in the FIFA ranking. They have never qualified for the African Cup of Nations. Their qualifiers, they went to the preliminary rounds like the Gambia. They played Djibouti. Gambia played one in Djibouti last African Cup of Nations before qualify. They draw guy twice. So when we played Djibouti, they won Djibouti twice. 4-2 and 1-0 la guy win. And then they qualified to the African Cup of Nations. Their coach, Stefano Cousin, Italian la. Moom nag yaakaar si coaching mi ngi coach na even Congo other teams yaa ngi gis ne suñ groupe bi dafa xala am ay connections and su ma demee Congo tam seen team bi you can see another connection to the Gambia. So South Sudan seen coach bi ko yoon na Congo Brazzaville seen team bi so moom experience 2007 mi ngi woon foofu noonu après moom he's a very experienced coach. He has been coaching since 1996 so he has vast experience. He's from Italy. And their most cap player is Juma Genero. 30 caps is their goalkeeper. And their top scorer is James Moga, 6 goals a square guy, the one but they retire. So there is not a lot of experience when it comes to their team. Just like I say, same country is relatively new when it comes to like being a nation. So maybe a little more time guys send players experience lack for no. But when we played them in that game, in that friendly game, it was a friendly game, but it did not feel like a friendly game. They were very committed. They are very competitive. Gambia win game. 2 penalty and they score game. Essentially, they score 2 penalty. But I think they give a good account of themselves. They play very well. They kind of control the midfield against the Gambia. I think that was the game. Bu Suleiman bu nak ci bu ñon discuss fi about Suleiman Mar bu mu amé issue bobu nonu ñu tekko suñu diga bi and ñu ko xaloon na dominate ci digga boobu noonu they dominated us in that middle that game in that particular friendly game then ñu dominate on de ci digga bi ñun xam nañ ne Gambia duñ dee dominate game duñ dee control game but a country like South Sudan ñoo ñu dominate on so and they were very committed they were going into tackles hard they are very dañ over metti sax seen dañ dee toje that was just a friendly game so now we are gonna play them in a qualifiers so it's gonna be even more difficult. So we should not take them lightly. I know everybody will look at them and say, okay, South Sudan is the easy team in this group or something like that because of their ranks or because of their history in terms of football. But they are a very good team. They worked very hard in that game. They were fully committed. It was a friendly, but they were going hard on us. So it will not be an easy tie. We have to treat them with respect and then suñu bëggee am dara si game boobu noonu Chad gis nañ Chad bu ñu fi play gars yi recently tuuti ñu xam nga tuuti ñu seben suñu boppa because Chad ak ñoo toroxal nañ ñu toroxal yu métti saka especially si second leg boobu noonu so it was almost Gambia duñu doon qualify so team bi tamit is gonna be similar to that team they are gonna be very motivated so really dañ war a treat gars yi with utmost respect experience bi nekku fa si gars yi ak yooyu noonu but they are very committed. That was the first time we ever played them. That was the only time we ever played them, and Gambia won the game 2-1. So it was a friendly game. And finally, you check Congo. Congo, ñoomit last qualifier seen mbokk yi leen play mooy Congo DR Congo. Congo ñoom ñu ngi 98 si FIFA ranking bi ñoom dem nañ si African Cup of Nations bi 7 times and they have been champion once. So seen champions moo nekk 1972 bu gaa dooree Mali si final bi so yaa ngi gis connection bi there is a connection between Mali and Congo there is a connection between Sudan and Congo and now kay seet Congo tamit seen connection bi ñëw ak Gambia yeah 7 times champions seen coach bi foofu la connection bi nekk Paul Pot mooy seen coach bi Paul Pot ku ko amul dégg nga ko nekkoon na Gambia coach Gambia in from 2008 to 2011 Paul Pot was the coach of the Gambia national team. And now he's the coach of the Congo team. He's from Belgium. He's a very decent coach and very experienced coach too. So he will know he knows the Gambia very well. So we should be very ready and ñu parel ko daal moom mooy seen coach bi. In terms of players, seen key player TV Bifuma la tudda Bifuma has moom play na guy 33 times 15 goals a square guy mi ngi play in Turkey Bursaspor. And their most recent game bu guy play on in Sierra Leone recently in a friendly game Sierra Leone ñu dóor leen 2-1 that was last international break in March Sierra Leone win game boobu noonu ñoom ak Gambia nag play nañ ñoom 3 times and play 2 times and play si African Cup of Nations qualifiers and 1 friendly si African Cup of Nations qualifiers it was long time ago 1995 and 1996 leen play guy both those games ended draw 1-1 and the friendly game we just played with them Gambia won 1-0 and that was in 2020 Assane Cissé moo dee score game boobu noonu 1-0 la Gambia they win game boobu noonu so ñoo nekk Congo they are gonna be the group is not easy it's easy on paper like it's not as hard soo seetee yan teams a nekkoon foofu noonu xam nga mënoon nañoo am ay Senegal yeeg yooyu noonu mënoon nañoo am ay Nigeria yeeg ay Egypt yeeg yooyu noonu but amuñ team yooyu noonu am nañ Mali is still a very solid team like I say maa ngi leen highlight ne they are very good defensively seen goal si moo xala dry out rek but they are a very strong team which is they are the favorites of this group without a shadow of a doubt they are the favorites of this group and so we are just gonna be scrambling for second but you never know we can always finish first definitely go si African Cup of Nations dem nañ cause a lot of shocks so yeah football la at the end of the day xam nga nu ko gars yi defee football la da nga dem play dañ 11 players ñoo dugga si biir field bi so te xam nga ñu suñu gars yi dañ dee mën a suñu paree fast jump moom dañ dee over fast jump so yeah there is no doubt we can make it out of this group. What do you think guys? Do you think the Gambia draw is the Gambia group is Gambia can make it out of their group, or do you think the group is quite tough? Let me know what you think about the African Cup of Nations draws, and yeah, the draws are like that, like 12 groups. Let me know what you think. Which teams do you favor to qualify for the African Cup of Nations 2023? Will Gambia make it? Yeah, I'm gonna back my boys. Yeah, I'm gonna back the boys, the Gambia Scorpions. I'm gonna back them 100%. I think they're gonna make it out of this group. The group is quite tough, but I think if Gambia play their A game, if Gambia top players like the Musa Barros, the Omar Collins, Assane Cissés, ñoom Dembo Dabo ñu ngi nekk fay def ay toj Bill Beralus ñoom Ablaye Sagna mi ngi def toj biir France xam nga ñoom Ibu Adams mi ngi def toj biir Angleterre si League 2 bi so suñ players yi suñ toonobee xam nga boys yi suñ toonobee ak of course GFF ak everything general government bi yooyu motivate guys ak yooyu noonu I think we can make it out of this group. I'm gonna back the Gambia team to make it out of this group. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you think Gambia will make it? Yeah, please get in the comment section, and please, if you are new around the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you like what we're doing here, please give us a thumbs up. Yeah. On Sunday, on Sunday we will record the Gambia football show. My coach will be here, my expert coach here will be here, and he will give us an insight of what he thinks about these groups and if Gambia's chances are high or low. Let me know what you think, guys. Yeah, tey soo bi nag fii la mooy amaat code the Gambia football extra on the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. See you guys on the next one.